Everybody, it is 11:14 and it is the 28th of Friday of April. Here's another month that went quickly by, did it not? Now we know things are escalating in a very, very quick fashion here now. I don't think we have very much longer, you guys. All the signs, they're like screaming at me, telling me this is soon going to be over here. And most people ain't going to see it coming. And you guys know, those that are wise, you know perfectly well what I'm talking about. That we're not going to see it coming. That's why even the Bible, it says clearly, they're going to go, Lord, Lord, let us in. Because they're not going to see it coming. The wise are ready for it. We are ready. You know, I know we're ready because we've been watching this for quite some time. And as it says in Daniel's 12:10, the wicked will continue to do wicked and they won't understand. But the wise will. And we do. You know, and when we say we're seeing numbers all the time, listen, God's the creator of all things. And He created everything by, you can be sure He knows exactly right down to the ounce how much water is in that ocean. You know, even as it's evaporating. He knows everything. He knows every hair on your head. He can number them. And He knows exactly how many times every word that's written in that Bible too. Like they counted it up. 500 in the New Testament alone, it's 555. 555 times Christ is seen in the New Testament. Now in the Old and the New Testament, there's 44 letters and 44 letters in the first verse and last verse in the Holy Bible. 44 letters in both. Now in the 444th letter is God. God is in the Holy Bible 4,444 times. Now I mean, you see all the fours right there? This is what He does. When I was on a treadmill, I was running on an exercise machine when I was in Clearwater, Florida. And I was going against a lot of wickedness at that time, you guys. I mean, I wish I had it on video where you guys could have seen it, witnessed it. But anyhow, there was an accident up the street. A crossing guard, a retired police officer who used to cross children across the street, he got hit by a car that was fleeing from a police officer or something, and he ran a red light and killed that crossing guard, a retired police officer. And I didn't see it because it was a good ways down the road, about the length of a football field, and 100 yards. And I was in a gym working out on a treadmill, and all these treadmills were facing a huge window, okay, on the road there. And, well, the last car stopped right in front of my window. The traffic was all the way down the length of a football field, and it stopped right in front of my window. That's how in control God is of all of this. He knew to the detail that that car would be right in front of my window. And when the ambulance came up behind that car with its lights on, I immediately looked down to my machine and it said 44 minutes, 44 seconds. And then as the ambulance went around that car, I glanced at the plate. And it said 44 TBU. TBU. And last night before I came in here to pull in to park, I had a car pull up beside me and I seen the tags on it. It said 44-ARM. Like arm. In other words, I believe something's very close, getting ready to happen. And this is the time, you guys, we need to really be ready. Jesus said to watch, okay? When we see all these signs and all these things happening, He said watch, okay? And He said don't be going here, going there, because He ain't there. We already know where He's coming. He's going to be coming from the clouds. But He said to watch, okay? When we see all these signs, therefore watch. And He's revealing things to us. He said dreams to our old, young would be revealed. Things would be revealed. And that's what's happening, is we're seeing what's about to happen. Just like this, getting that picture with that angel blowing that trumpet over my head. You know, these are no coincidences. These scoffers, they don't want you guys to see that or believe in it. I'll say it, I said it once before, I'll say it again. They were mocking me when they put me out of business. My business was destroyed. I had a licensed business in Florida. My phone quit ringing and literally put me out of business. Then when people started helping me out there in YouTube, when I was doing these videos, people were reaching out helping me to continue doing what I'm doing. Then they were saying I was a liar and a con and a hustler and all kinds of things. And they even got videos out there making videos about me. But anyhow, so then you guys seen when I pointed to the palm of my hand about a dream that I had. I seen a beacon signal going off in Michigan. And anyhow, I took and went to the, what was it, about 2 weeks went by, and then I got a call from Texas if I wanted to go back to work driving for 10 Point. And I said sure, but the truck that I needed to pick up, it was in Lansing, Michigan, right where that beacon signal went off, where I seen that beacon signal going off. In other words, I think something's getting ready to happen, you guys. And I asked the Lord, I prayed that night, I said, Lord, if that's where you want me to be, where you want me to go, I said, will you reveal this to me in my video tomorrow so that those that are watching will be able to see this. And now I'm going to include this video in here, okay? You guys are going to see it where I'm standing behind my yellow truck. Then as I get in there, I'm going to be talking about the beacon signal. Then as I point to my hand, you're going to see a spirit go right to it. In other words, this is what they wanted me to do. And the time's at hand. We're getting ready to go. I just had some guy pull up looking real hard at me. Pulled right up in here looking at me like... almost like he's a stalker. But anyhow, I'm going to include these videos in here, you guys, where you can see them. I believe something's getting ready to happen now. Be ready, okay? Just be ready. You know, no one knows that day or that hour, but be ready. We're getting ready to go. We don't have much time. This is the time to be ready. The wickedness is real. It's all around us. These demonic spirits, they're hosting people that you know probably, even in your immediate family. They're everywhere. They're controlling people like puppets by jumping in them. And these people, they cannot control what they're doing. Yeah, this guy come pulling right up and looking real hard inside the cab. Insane, man. This truck's all beat up like he's driven it into a lot of stuff. And yeah, you guys, let's be ready, because something's getting ready to happen. Why else would he have me get in this truck now? And then another girl, she said she had a dream. I'll include her video too. It's exactly 3 minutes and 21 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Like a countdown. She said she had a dream of seeing something like the rapture in the clouds where her brother was flying around. And she said she seen a sign saying Michigan line and something else, but Michigan. And see, Michigan's where I had to go pick up this truck. And I told you how my wrestling coach from the 9th grade, he was my 9th grade wrestling coach. He passed away on the 16th. And then I had a dream showing where I pulled in really fast into a truck stop, or into a train station. And it started counting down like 16, 15, 14. In other words, like there's a countdown going on. This is getting ready to come to an end. And then 3-4 days later, on the 16th, my wrestling coach, Mr. Myers, passed away. And he was called George Steele the Animal, big time wrestling. And he passed away on the 16th. Now, if you stop and think about this, you guys, what did it say in the Bible in Ephesians 6? We wrestle not with flesh and blood. He gave an hour testimony of his life here on earth, and it was all the things that he felt that he was blessed with in this earth. He gave no recognition to the devil and the anger, the anger that he had. He spoke about his anger and stuff like that, how he's trying to control his temper all the time, not knowing that it's a spirit that does this. When you get angry and stuff like that, we're supposed to overcome it. Let me put it this way. The Holy Spirit that dwells within you, it doesn't get angry. It doesn't get violent. It doesn't get mean. You know, that's not the way of the Lord. Okay, but I mean, his wrath, sure enough, he's going to be destroying stuff, but he gave plenty of warnings in time for people to turn away. And what he's going to be destroying is the wickedness. Okay, he's not going to be coming against those that he's separated. You know, those that he's revealing things to us. The reason why he's revealing to us is because he doesn't want us to be ignorant of what's about to happen. This is getting ready to happen now. This is the time you want to be, just be very ready, okay? Please check out the description box, and you're going to see the video where I'm pointing my hand. Where I had to go pick it up in Michigan. Then you're going to see a video where another girl that had to go she's seen a sign saying something to do with Michigan. Something to do with Michigan line or something, you know. But I believe these things are all getting ready to come to an end, you guys. It's not going to be very much longer. As it says in the Bible, the sky's going to be rolled back like a scroll. Okay? This life isn't what people think it is. And when God was removed from all aspects of this nation, that was the biggest red flag we should have seen. And then the perverted lifestyle, like as in the days of Noah, and seeing people changing their hair, a lot of signs, you guys. There's a lot, lots. I mean, I could go on and talk about it, but most people, they don't even care because the truth's not in them. They don't see it. They never had a love for God, obviously, because if they did, they would be among us, wouldn't they? That's what it says. They would be among us. But they went out from among us because they were not of us. If they would have been of us, they would have remained with us. Okay? God bless you guys. I love each and every one of you. Please see the description box, okay? God bless you guys. Remember, we're so close. Don't even pay attention to a date. Just be looking to go anytime.